numbers for these teams, Brent. They both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Hero. Has to Ware. 5 to shoot. Wiggins against Strus. Wiggins, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second-best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
Now here's Burks. Yep, that one goes.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland against Hero. Here's Ware. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Mobley. Basket's good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Has to Ware. The kick out to Wiggins. Now here's Burks. Now Adebayo. And he buries his first look.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Garland. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Miami trailing. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Burks with it. Let's go with a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hunter with the ball, hounded by Wiggins. Back to Garland, fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Miami's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throws good, Adebayo. And both free throws good for Adebayo. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Hunter. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Green. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Pass to Larson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Anderson. He's scoreless. Hero for 3. Miami, no good that time either. The Cavs trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Wade. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Blocked! And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Okiki's checked in for Wade. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
And he's going for the lob. Wiggins! The catch and the flush.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
To the middle. Here's Okiki. Second chance shot. And rejected. It's Wiggins on the wing. Checked by Mitchell.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. On the wing, Strus. Hounded by Wiggins. Hunter, good.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Strus against Wiggins. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. And it's Okiki with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hunter on the wing. Outside Strus. Pass to Okiki. The three from Mitchell. Rebound Miami.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Adebayo. Here's Ware. The three. He buries it from three. Ware's got 8 points.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
A shot from the high post. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Garland. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell for the tie. It doesn't go for him.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Wiggins. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Wiggins has got his second basket on the night.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Mitchell. No points yet. Garland for three. On target from range.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Right wing. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Fires from the wing. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 4.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Burks against Mitchell. Here's Garland. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Burks. Here's Ware. Down low. Here's Hero. 2 points. That one goes. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on Hero. Lets it fly. And another basket for Cleveland.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Pass to Adebayo. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Back to Wiggins. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Allen with a screen on Burks. From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wiggins from long range drops in the three. Wiggins got his third bucket of the night.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
Pass to Mobley. 23 seconds left in the third. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Miami leading by 3. Here's Hero using his post moves to get the 2 points. 6 points for him.
Fighting the inside defender. Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Now Garland. Three-pointer. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Defensive foul.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Tristan Thompson. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Shot from the wing, and the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, there's the alley. Thompson with a steal. Here's Jerome. And a miss there on the triple. Heat leading by 6. Pass to Larson. Hero with it from downtown, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
They feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Outside Burks. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Garland scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Mobley against Adebayo. Mobley down low, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Garland against Hero, inside. The shot no good. Nice D from Allen. And there's the lob, and stolen by Adebayo. Hero against Garland. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ware. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Mitchell against Burks. Back to Hero. Adebayo up top. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Heat lead by 9.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
And the shot is good by Garland. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Burks. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Wiggins. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mitchell, his first, second team foul.
Here's Burks. And an intentional foul right there.
Mitchell, his second, third team foul. Shooting for Miami.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's Miami picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Prince can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Young passes to Daniels. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 4. It's Young on the wing. Shoots over Lillard. And it falls over the rim and in.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And here's Young following Kyle Kuzma's three. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu's shot is good.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Prince. Now here's Lillard. Shoots the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Pulls it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it's LeVert missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lillard against LeVert. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's LeVert. Driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Portis the screen. Nobody near Lillard. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got LeVert. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Reza Shea in at the shooting guard. Here's LeVert. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Fires the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Trent outside. Antetokounmpo through contact. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Capella with a screen on Porter. To the inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Green. Scoreless thus far. Here's Niang. Antetokounmpo defending. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. And finished off by Porter.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. Now, here is Young, and that one is good. Young's got 6 points. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Lillard kicks it out to Prince. 5 on the clock, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Niang. Pass to LeVert. And he banks in the layup. LeVert's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
52 seconds left here in the second. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Prince. Tries from 10. And it's LeVert missing. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
Niang finds Young. Here's Krejci. Pass to Niang. And here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. And there's Lillard on the assist from Antetokounmpo. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, a small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. The offensive rebound. Reza Shea wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Reza Shea ready to go once he got it.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Johnson.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard. Over Young. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
The Hawks trail by 7. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Giannis has got 7 points in the game. Lillard against Young. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Reza Shea. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Lillard from downtown. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
LeVert banked in off the glass. LeVert's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Terrence Mann. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Now here's LeVert. Plays it up and banks it in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Niang.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. That one drops for him.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Latre. Rebound Atlanta.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Young looking it over. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Now here's Young. Good D by Johnson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And it's good, 2 points. 9 points for Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Lillard. Lopez outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here is Young. Teardrop shot. Daniels from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Daniels has got it back down to single digits for Atlanta. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Giannis. Lopez against Okongwu. Lillard from outside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Young, following the basket by Giannis. Hits it from three-point range.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for 2,
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 8. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Three-pointer, Daniels. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
13 foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Daniels kicks to Johnson. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they...
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
And it's the Knicks to start out. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bridges passes to Brunson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Inside, Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Wiggins outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter, Wiggins passes to Adebayo. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Hero's got 5 points.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Burks against Bridges. Here's Towns. The rebound by Ware.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo with it. Back to Hero. Here's Burks from behind the arc. Towns with a rebound. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Off target with the 3. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Free throw good, Hart. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Adebayo, that's good.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Wiggins outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Hart from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Adebayo passes to Burks. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
He saw the lane and he drew the whistle. Hero banging through.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Off with the layup. Knicks trail by 4. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. To the paint. Robinson against Robinson. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. Anderson inside. Towns on him. Kicks it to Hero. Offline with a 3. And so it's New York with it. It's a 3-point game. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Robinson for 3. Miami, no good that time either. And New York has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Payne. Pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Robinson defending. Towns double team. And here's Payne outside. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Robinson. Here's Ware. His first shot coming late. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Bridges misses. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Burks passes to Hero. For 3, Robinson knocks down the long J. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust for the Knicks. Robinson, he's checked in for Achua. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Robinson finds Brunson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Wiggins outside. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Knicks trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell against Brunson. Back to Towns. Anunoby passes to Towns. Over Adebayo. Another one falls for New York.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knicks trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Adebayo. Burks for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Hart. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Shot clock at 5. Wiggins with a screen on Bridges. Burks for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. There's the 3. The long-range missile from Brunson.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Oh, the agility of Brunson getting to the bucket.
Finding a way through with his quickness. Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Over to the wing. Hard against Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 10.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hero against Brunson. High arcing shot. Rebound Miami. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Ware. Here's Adebayo, covered by Towns. The fadeaway again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Outside Brunson, launches it, and Brunson won't miss many of those.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hero, and Miami again with the bucket. Now Brunson, A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's got 13 points now in the quarter. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Miami out in front, up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Payne. Outside Achiuwa. Towns, left side. Shoots over Anderson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Back to Hero. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hart finds Towns to take the lead, and he lays it in. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Back to Hero. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Adebayo, that's good. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Bridges passes to Towns. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Burks. Hero outside. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Brunson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Here's Brunson. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you. Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them. You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. Burks passes to Adebayo. Hero against Brunson. Ooh, an open look for Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Hero outside. Bridges on the double. Hero, the pass to Burks. Back to Hero. Here's Adebayo. That one no good. And New York has possession. They trail by 6. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So he comes up empty at the line. So it's Miami picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that
This could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Allen, that's good. Young with the ball. Johnson outside. Garland against Young. Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Daniels from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Cleveland. Three-pointer. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by Daniels.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Rizachet thrives in that role.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bounce pass from Garland. And that's good. Max Strus for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Young, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Young pass to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Now Rizachet. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Young, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Young. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson against Mobley. Reza Shea wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Reza Shea's got 6 points.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Reza Shea looking like a polished shooter already.
Allen finds Strus. No good on the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. And he hits the jump shot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
At the end of 1, a closely contested. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Mobley. Isaac Okoro out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Stolen by LeVert. Reza Shea with it. He's against Green. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Shoots over Niang. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hunter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Reza Shea. On the wing, man. Shot clock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
It's stolen by Capella. Here's Niang, covered by Mobley. And it's Reza Shea missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Jerome. Here's Hunter. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. And it's LeVert missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands, too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt, too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus is checked in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Javonte Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Team Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 32, Team Wade.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Wade outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Garland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Okongwu with a screen on Garland to the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Garland the pass to Wade. Mitchell with it. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You can tell Mitchell loves finding shots. He never gets tired of working against the defense.
Young outside. Drives to the hoop.
Right here.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Riza with it. He's got 6. Hands it from downtown. Riza-Shay's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Riza-Shay with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Riza-Shay in at the 3. Back to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. And it's Riza-Shay with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 7. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Count it. Garland's got 5 now.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Garland. The Cavaliers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Strus kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Back to Strus. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Back to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And here's Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And then for Atlanta, George Niang comes in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Back to Allen. Mobley outside. The three from Garland. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Johnson with some nice D. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Here's LeVert. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. A floater. Sweet teardrop. Donovan Mitchell.
Athleticism on display from Mitchell, allowing him to figure out that inside coverage.
After Rizachet. Hunter against Johnson. The three. Niang, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Jerome passes to Hunter. Clock at 6. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Hunter's got 7. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Also, Max Strus out there. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's good from long range.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Krejci passes to LeVert. Inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist by LeVert. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Okiki. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thanks, David.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Pass to Rizachet. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Daniels with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Young looking around. Top of the key. And again, it's Atlanta.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Johnson outside. Down low, here's Young. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Johnson. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Allen.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Pass to Young. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Young, and there's the drive. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels, no good. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Young outside. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile one. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Fires for three. Buries it from three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ware. Back to Hero. And here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
when it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Here's ball. Miami making their last shot. White can't hit. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, we just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's ball. It's Giddey on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Outside Burks. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And he finishes it with a jam.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Heat trail by 4. Now Hero. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one goes. Count it. Hero's got 6.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
Ball passes to White. Here's Buzelis. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Pass to Vucevic.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vuce inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt for the night now. The first free throw is good. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
There's a screen by Love. Hero for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the center position. From deep, Giddey. And it's Miami with a rebound. Anderson passes to Hero. Here's Jovic. Takes the three. He's off on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9 for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Giddey. Shoots over Robinson. Again, the Bulls score. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. So he gets them both. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. 12 points for him. Fires the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Hero against Jones. There's the drive, and he gets it to go. Jones has got his first points of the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Highsmith. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot on.
Outside, Williams. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Chicago, Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Giddey. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. Here's Ware. Yet to see a basket. Adebayo a screen on White. Burks passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. And again, no good by Miami.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's White. No good on the 3. Vucevic against Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Hero for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Pass to Buzelis. They set a pick. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Buzelis has got 6 points.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Jones against Hero. Now Burks. The 3. And the Heat, another 3.
3 points.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll return shortly.
26.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Ware. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he lobs it up top. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break from 12 feet. And that one hits the back iron. Heat trail by 4. Hero outside. Shoots over Ball. And Miami again with the bucket.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Ball finds Giddey. Back to Ball. Lots of room. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero, pounded by Ball. For the lead. Hero, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. Picked by Vucevic from deep. Giddey. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Giddey passes to White. Ball with it. Outside, Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got 8.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the inside. From 7. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 9.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
2 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Burks for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Burks has gotten his second bucket.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Outside, Williams. Ball outside from the arc. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Burks passes to Hero. Back to Burks. The 3 ball. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. White with a screen on Hero. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Miami out in front, up 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th quarter. They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at the 2. Now here's Jones. Takes it inside. Here's Collins. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Anderson. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Lonzo Ball comes in for DeSumo. And it's White in for Jones. Free throw is good from Collins.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Now here's Burks. Hero, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to White. This one for 3. The rebound by Ware. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Burks against White. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. And here are the Heat now. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins finds Hero. And it's all from three-point range. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Burks. Hero for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen, that time drawing a foul.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wiggins with it. Shot is up. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Miami.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Now here's Hero.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know we'd like to have that one back.
Ball, a screen on Burks. Here's Vucevic. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Now here's Hero. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with with the assist that time. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
What muscle from the big man. Vucevic is no stranger to having to work through contact. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession. And he nets it.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. And so here is Chicago. Ball outside. The 6-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Burks passes to Hero. On the arc, and buries it from deep.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So a close game.
Both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Risache and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here is Young. Traps in the tray.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Young. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's Risache missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And here is Johnson. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Shot from 12. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Hart.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Daniels passes to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Young for three, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now, here's Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. Now here's LeVert to stop the run. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Payne looking around. Left side, Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And the Hawks making a change here. Mann's checked in.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hawks passing it around. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
2 shots.
And Towns drops them both. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Rieseshay. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clint Capella, Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Rieseshay in at shooting guard. Screen by Capella. Rieseshay with it, working on Payne. Mann gets the bucket.
And this kid, Rieseshay, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
There's a screen by Achua. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 6. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Fires top of the key. Again, the Hawks score. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Trey Young subbed in for Reza Shea. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Aston Yang. Now Levert. Man in the corner. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Levert. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Aston Yang. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Levert on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Levert with it. 5 to shoot. Aston Yang. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Man. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Anunoby passes to McBride. Here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Young. Trying to get something going. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got 6. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Johnson kicks to Young. Back to Johnson. Pass to Reza Shea. Hawks passing it around. Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's good. 10 points for him.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Young looking it over. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Drains the three-pointer. Hart's got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Daniels kicks to Young. Three-pointer, and the 3-ball is good.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
A whole lot of everything for Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Young outside. Over Brunson. Young passes to Johnson. Daniels with it. He's against Bridges. Daniels, no good. New York leading by 6. Towns kicks to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Now Young. He's got 13. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Young for 3. Here's Johnson. And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Terrence Mann. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the 1 spot. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Towns. 2 points. That one goes.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Shoots over Capella and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy, legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. And it's Brunson missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Daniel. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Daniels with it. He's against Bridges. Young from outside sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Towns, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
To take the lead, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Daniels. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Young for 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Young. Good.
Ice in his face. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Now here's Brunson. Money.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Young against Brunson. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Brunson against Young. Shoots over Brunson. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And how I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And here are the Knicks. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Young's shot is up. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Line, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And here's Johnson outside. Trifecta! And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees New York take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. Allen finds Garland. 6 to shoot. Releases. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Now here's Oubre. There's a screen. The three. Strus grabs the miss. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. There's the three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's Grimes. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. Mobley outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Grimes. Let's go with a three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Outside Hunter. Allen a screen. Three-pointer. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. George with it. Over Hunter. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Hits the trifecta.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
The Sixers leading. Here's Grimes. He has 6. From downtown, and that's good. Maxey for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
And it's Maxey missing. Right side Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got DeAndre Hunter, Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Embiid, good.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Oubre on the wing, covered by Strus. Yabusele. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Pass to Jerome. And here's Mobley. Outside Garland. The 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Oubre. Takes the 3. Strus grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Garland, the pass to Strus. The 3 ball. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Strus. Garland's got 5.
rise and fire. That's not how assertive Garland is on offense.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. For three, George sinks it from distance. 7 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Mitchell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Garland finds Mitchell. And here's Hunter. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Throws it up high. Picked it out of midair. Releases. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And he makes it. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Mitchell. George with the block.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
Outside Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Strus against George. Outside Oubre. Shoots over Mobley. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by George. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Mobley. To the middle. Tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And here's Mitchell. And here's Mobley. He's covered by Oubre. Garland against Maxey. Fires high post. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Here's Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Mobley, left side. Back to Hunter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Garland against Maxey. Outside Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Oubre can't hit.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter finds Garland. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
4 seconds left. Embiid. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the 76ers. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Wade in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. A nice shot by McCain.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Pass to Hunter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Here's Yabusele. Clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. No good. Here's Strus. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Mitchell's shot is good.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. On target from range.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game. He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Allen. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell drains it through contact. Wow.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Embiid. A minute 4 left in the game. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Maxey finds Embiid. Pass to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
George hits them both. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. So it's the Cavaliers now. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out to Garland. Launches it. That shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Here's Oubre. The Sixers again can't hit. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Grimes. This one for three. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And here's Mitchell. On the take, soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 29.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by one.
Strus the pass to Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. George outside. Oubre finds George. For 3, Maxey nails it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 4.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Mitchell, good.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
Here's Embiid. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Lets it go from the wing, and he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Embiid. It falls!
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Allen a screen. 3-pointer. Off target from downtown. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave.
All right, Allen, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for